Hey guys, VacRevive, come back with another video. Today we're talking about V11. Oh, hold on, let me get my vacuum first. Alright, so now I get my vacuum. Now we'll talk about how can you make your V11 to last forever. Number one tip to make your V11 last forever is never wash your filter with water. Even though Dyson tell you to wash with water, but based on our experience, every customer come here have a faulty motor 9 out of 10 because they washed it with water and it's not dry fully, and put it in, it dies instantly. And also the other thing is this part of filter is made of paper. So if you actually wet this part, the paper will get hard once it exposed to liquids. So later on, it affects the air passing through, because air passing through from this back filter here. And then when air is trapped, then your motor gonna run hot and you're gonna kill your motor as well. So the number one thing is do not clean this with water. Then how to clean it, I'm gonna show you today. The two we needed is a Crevice Tool and a soft dusting brush. And if you have another vacuum, great. If you don't, you can buy two filters and then put a filter on the V11, so you can use this V11 to clean the filter of itself. All right, I'm just show you. I got a V8 here. Just plug in your Crevice Tool and then start do this. See how easy that is? You do not need to wash it, and you can done it in a matter of seconds. All right, and see that is pretty much done. And now for the finishing touch, just sweep down to this soft dusting brush, and let's go. Well, never need to wash it with water anymore. Please don't. You know, this is the trick. You know, a lot of people probably gonna criticize us. Why do you tell this trick? Because if you wash your filter, your vacuum damage, you have to go buy a new one. That's how they make you keep spending money. But we don't want that. So we tell you this trick. And then look how clean that is. And then for this soft dust brush, once you're done, just turn it to this way and it cleans itself and good as new. This is our favorite attachment. Okay, can buy it from our website. Okay, check it out. The number two biggest killer of your V11 is do not replace your filter in time. Okay, so let's go back here again. In this part, this is all paper. You can actually see the condition of your filter from here. When this become fully black, that's time to give a replacement. And they're fairly inexpensive, generally under $20. But then, what happens if you don't change it? Then the dust will clog up all these paper areas. And then what it does is, once you put it back in, the air cannot travel through from here. Right? When the air does not travel through, then what it does is the suction gonna reduce, and also the motor gonna run really, really hot because the heat air cannot passing out. And then what's even worse is some cars say, oh, okay, my vacuum does not have enough suction, so let's just gonna put it into the boost mode. Boost may give it more suction, but you are killing your motor even more quickly this way because the air cannot pass through your filters. Then the motor gonna run really hot, the battery gonna run hot, and the hot air gonna trap in there, and you pretty much a death sentence to your motor. Number three biggest killer of a V11 is your kids, especially boys, because this thing do not lean against the wall or put on the floor, because your kid's gonna run over it, they're gonna jump over it, they're gonna step over it, they're gonna bump over it, and he fell, and this part all is broken. All right, the kids is the third biggest killer of Dyson V11s. So please, if you have this machine, do not lean against the wall, stay away from the kids. And even someone break it, you will never find out who did it, but normally it's the boys. It's from our experience. And hope this video can help you. And just hit the subscribe button. Help us to get to 500 subscribers, and there's more awesome video coming up. All right, see you guys in the next video. Cheers.